And welcome into Nebraska Booze and Babble. We got season 2, episode, we're not really sure.
24.
24? 24.
24.
Episode 24 on us.
Episode mystery.
Episode mystery.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we got some guests with us. We're doing a special Thursday night viewing. We got Will here to Roy's right on the cameras.
Yeah.
To Roy's right. You can't see the camera, but they're right there.
I don't know where I'm supposed to.
So we got Will here. You can look up there. He's here all the way from Las Vegas.
Sin City.
So in honor of Sin City, we got some cigars going. We're going to be boozing it up. So a little bit about what we do here on Nebraska Booze and Babble. We pick a booze of the week. We drink that booze in the hour, and we babble on about different things that we find interesting or that we find on Facebook throughout the day, weeks, anything we can do to discuss random stuff. Who else we got with us? Seth, say hi.
Hey, your host Seth. What's going on, guys? Sorry, just trying to get this going.
And we got Roy with us.
Howdy, folks.
Official Booze and Babble mixologist. Because we couldn't have a guest from out of town come and not have a good drink made.
Yeah.
It's a fine drink, by the way.
Wouldn't want to scare him away.
Yeah, I haven't tried the drink yet. You already got in on that?
No, it's good.
I can see it's not the pregame shot.
The shots were awesome.
It's good. The pregame was
Let's
good.
jump in on this.
My straw's gone.
It's in there somewhere. You're going to have to drink down to it.
Do I gotta suck to it?
Yep.
I sent a request of alcohols that I like, right, guys?
Yep.
And Jack Daniel's Honey is one of my favorites. So Roy went through and made me a Lynchburg lemonade with the Jack Daniel's Honey, and I have to say
It's good. Fucking good.
It's quite tasty.
Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it because I was like, all right, well, this isn't for me, so we're gonna have a little bit of a lemonade. Like, okay.
You know what? It's refreshing. This is a nice drink to drink whenever.
The snacks might not go well with the drink. I was expecting beer tonight. So.
Yeah.
We don't depend on.
I was too, but Chris told me that we weren't doing beer because he asked me what I like to drink. And
It was one of those things where I was like, well, we could do beer because it's beer week, but
I love
if we
Roy's
do
drinks.
beer week,
I'm just apologizing in advance
Yeah.
for the snacks.
I may have to have Roy just send them to me every week. Just pack that thing up in a box and send it over.
You know what you
me,
need
and
to do?
I'll
Start our own
put
Nebraska and Booze and Babble bar. Nebraska Booze and Babble bar.
I've always
that'd be
wanted to
kind of cool. Roy makes the drinks because we'll get rich off of
You got a
Crispy
cutter?
Poo cocktail. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Cutter.
Cut?
I didn't get to cut yet.
Somebody
so.
cut me.
Oh.
That's how you lose a finger.
Well, tell us about the drink a little bit because it's
Sure.
What goes in making a Lynchburg lemonade?
Well, you know, it's my version, of course, because, you know, I don't do anything off of anybody else's recipe.
Yeah, the problem with being Roy's friend is that when you start going to the bar, you start realizing that Roy makes it better.
everything tastes like shit.
Everything is not as good as Roy makes it.
Yeah, that's one of the favorites. You know, my wife now, basically, we go out and she orders the drink, and then I have to order everything to actually fix it to where she'll drink it. So I get all these shots and mixers and all this, and then I actually make the drink she actually wants.
It's quite interesting.
And so anyway, but so yeah, so I took the general recipe. So it's you got lemon juice. I actually use a little bit of key lime juice as well, just to kind of,
That's the best.
and so to kind of give it that little something extra.
Oh my god, this cigar.
Some frozen lemonade, and you know, the concentrate, and then I used the Jack Daniel's Honey because you said you like that, and I figured that'd give it a nice undertone, cut that tart with just a little bit of that sweetness. I did throw in a little bit. I had some honey brandy, so it's just a honey liqueur. So I put that in there, just give it that. That's where you're getting that little bit of extra honey flavor in there, and then triple sec. You know, just another kind of sour, gives it that. Blend. So yeah, so that's that, and then we got cigars. Drew Estate by far is my favorite maker of cigars. You guys all have the Java, regular Java, and I got the Tabac Special Cafe Leche.
No, he did not get a second best. Trust me.
So
You might like that more because it's more like unflavored.
This is delicious.
God, these are so good.
This Java, I've never had this before.
no.
Oh my god, it's good.
Yeah, Drew Estates, and I have a Java Mint is one of my favorites. So it's that cigar with a mint in it. So and then this one just kind of has a natural sweetness, a little bit of milk chocolate, cream, espresso-y type flavor with it, and very sweet on the tongue and lips, which Chris likes.
I like sweet on the tongue. I like sweet on the tongue.
So yeah, so we got the setup going here tonight.
Hell
So
yeah.
you like it sweet on the tongue, as you said?
He does.
Yeah, I like it sweet on the tongue.
He does.
Just ask my wife.
How sweet?
So sweet.
It's funny, she's not here to validate that. But
Not here to validate
Well, Roy's is pretty sweet too.
Oh, and then our shot earlier, the Razzie, which I'm horrible at names. That's the one thing I'm not very good at.
I don't know. I like Chrissy Poo Cocktail. I thought that was a great name.
That was not Chrissy Poo, but the Razzie was fucking good.
And that one basically is raspberry rum, raspberry vodka, raspberry schnapps, and then I have a little bit of raspberry puree add in there, and shake that all up, and then just to add, you know, kind of cut the alcohol out, because
Just
I know how Chris is about
That's
tasting
exactly
his
how I
alcohol. I took a little bit of the Black Cherry Monster we've had on a previous show, just a little bit in there, just to kind of level out that alcohol.
It did. It definitely just
So-
cleared it into like a Kool-Aid mix of
Yeah,
deliciousness.
it was one of those that you continue to drink it, it's going to knock you on your ass.
Oh yeah, and I think there was some in there. I know later you talked about you might want to add it to your
Yeah,
drink.
I might
Does that
dab
make
a
it like a
little of that in here and make
raspberry
it a little-
lemonade type thing going?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Will
And that's
tasted
if
like,
Seth
oh,
doesn't beat you in there and just
Not a
drinks
bad
it.
idea.
No, raspberry lemonade's good.
I told Roy, I was like,
vodka, so.
I told Roy, I was like, I think maybe I'll go let the girls have a couple of this shots of this ras. Never mind, I'm gonna mix it with my drink.
Yeah, so I have my home bar is pretty well stocked, probably better than a lot of bars I've went to. So that's my one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I'll just let you make them, I'll drink them. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah,
So,
Trying to catch up to our topics here.
Where did we leave off?
Well, I don't really remember because I don't remember the episode last time. Did we talk about celebrity nude pics?
Now that I think about it, I can't see.
I didn't
You weren't
listen.
here, but
So,
you posted
I
it.
can't
Yeah.
see Will in the camera.
I can.
I can see Will just fine.
yeah, I can't see
Oh, I see
me
now.
very much.
Okay, never mind. The camera's backwards. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Well, we can talk. I mean, even if we
Okay.
already talked about it, we'll talk about it a little bit. We were talking about, so we have this page I added you to that we just kind of post topics to throughout the week to see what we want to discuss. What's up, girls? We have visitors at the door that nobody can see.
The women wanted to come by, say hi, see what the studio looked like.
That's right.
Shout out to Jerry Lampy for watching. What's going on, Jerry?
Roy, you posted this actually when we were down at Guys Weekend.
Oh yeah.
Because it says you posted it from Cape Fair, Missouri.
Yeah, woohoo!
We were out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Cape Fair, woo! Shout out.
Yeah, all we
Except for
did.
they might not have internet, so.
No, well, no, I had pretty good reception up there actually.
What about teeth? All of them?
Yeah.
Most of them? Some of them?
Depends.
What about in the whole town?
Yeah, at least a set.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's at least a set. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is. So we were talking about celebrity nude pics and like, should they be able to sue the people that do it or not? What do you guys think? Like, if you're a celebrity, should you be able to sue somebody because they got a picture of you naked?
If it's illegally obtained, yeah.
How do you illegally obtain a photo of somebody?
I can
These guys, these dudes got like telescopic, take a picture of Mars.
Yeah, I know
Shit.
you're talking. I mean, the iPhone hacks. That's one
Okay,
set.
that I
But
can
there's
understand.
lots of pictures that were just taken by guys from way away
I was gonna say
with
the
big old cameras
Yeah, the telescoping lens.
on vacations
Yeah,
and things of that.
That's still.
I'm just asking. I didn't.
Yeah,
I haven't
what's your
said one
opinion,
way or the
Seth?
other. I was just.
invasion of privacy, honestly.
But if you're butt naked in front of your hotel window, and I snap a picture of you, that's your fucking bad. Like, you should have been butt naked.
So where does the invasion end at that point? I mean, I don't sit in front of my hotel room naked. I usually have a towel around myself,
But you could, and just
yeah, but if someone wants to take a picture and stuff,
Go ahead, right?
Right?
if I'm in a hotel room, I'm
As a matter of
definitely
fact,
naked.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you cut me in? Is what I'm saying.
Well, because
I don't
I look
care.
at it
just
like
want
this.
people to acknowledge that I got something.
Like you can stand out in your front room window, a big picture window, naked in your house.
Yeah.
And people walk by and they can't do nothing about it.
That's right, because it's my house.
That's not against the law. It's your house. Now, so I'm just saying. So there's that. Okay, so now you're doing that. You're somewhere and you're uncovered and apparently in place where someone can get a picture.
We have an Asher.
Yeah, I didn't see one.
No, we don't.
All right.
That's what the floor is for.
I found it down here
This is a man's room.
next to my feet.
We sweep every couple episodes.
You're gonna vacuum then?
That's what the girls are for.
Oh, yeah. After
that's
they're gone.
there, right?
After
That's another topic.
He's going to vacuum naked and have somebody take a picture.
That's right.
from
It'll be in the
outside.
telescopic
You
lenses
can
and
sell
shit.
it for, 10 cents
So-
on the dollar.
So I know that me and Nathan discussed DACA Dreamers. We discussed it on the after show.
What is it?
The DACA program that
How do you know
Trump
what
said.
Oh, you
Oh,
did DACA
okay, yeah.
forever.
It's
last
a dreamer.
weekend.
The Dreamers program is if your mom and dad like illegally come here and they bring you as a child. We had a program in place for the last 12 years or so that makes you a dreamer, where you are legal-ish, because it's not a kid's fault. It's not a 5-year-old's fault that the parents brought him into this country illegally.
Okay.
Trump said, "This program is done. You got 6 months, Congress. Figure out how you're going to handle illegals and their kids. After that, it's done."
Okay.
We got dreamers that are like EMTs and firefighters and all that kind of shit because they were legally allowed to do that.
So my question to that is, and this is going to be my question to all of it: are they legal citizens now?
No.
If they have a green card,
They do not.
In my opinion, if they have a green card and they obtained it legally, they went through the classes like
Sure.
everybody else, then you're more than happy to stay. I'll open my borders. But if you don't,
My thought,
You got 6
I'm
months to
thinking, I don't know
That's
the
it, just
process,
follow the
and that's
rules.
one thing is
That's it. That's
I
all
don't know
it's
how
all about.
hard it is.
rules were put in place for
Become a
reason.
citizen?
But
It's not
at
hard,
least
it's
to obtain
expensive.
to stay here, right?
Yeah.
Because if these guys are really that productive members of society, no
Yeah.
one's going to really fight
Thank
them
you.
to try to kick them out if they
Yep.
try to go through the process.
Right.
Go
That,
through the
you know what I
process.
mean?
The process.
So
It costs
just
money,
do it.
But there's ways to get that help.
Well, is it worth it?
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back to Mexico?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So every one of them, I guarantee, would say yes.
Yeah.
So therefore,
My thing with it is, if your mom and dad were to illegally get into Disney World and take you with them, does Disney World have the right to kick a kid out?
Sure.
Fuck yes, it does.
Sure they do.
Because you went in illegally. It doesn't matter how old you are, that your
But see,
parents did it for you.
That analogy is completely different, because that whole analogy is you're talking about, did you sneak into Disney World with your parents? All
No,
right,
you
well,
didn't. You're
Okay,
a 3-year-old, so
so-
you had no control over what your parents did.
The difference between that and what we're talking about that is Disney World is losing money by $150 for admission, whatever the crap's going to be.
So much money is the United States losing with the illegals?
are they? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to
On
that.
those
I don't-
specific people,
But
Because there's a difference, right?
They're not paying taxes, so
they're not paying taxes.
so that's partially a loss. But they are. A lot of them are being productive as far as.
but you're
making
saying
money.
you just said EMT and stuff. Who works as an EMT or
Those are
other
dreamers.
other
Those are
productive
dreamers.
You can't
job like
be.
that
There's
and
no
not
way.
and not get paid not
Yes,
pay
yeah.
taxes?
So you can be. So
Exactly.
if you're a dreamer, that means you're a kid who was brought here by your parents illegally.
Uh-huh.
You could apply for dreamer status.
And you don't pay taxes.
No, you do then.
That's my point.
Those people are
So
productive.
once again,
Yes.
we can't lump everybody together.
But we can, because they should never have got that dreamer status in the first place. They shouldn't have been here to begin with. And then
Yes,
I
but
was
you're
go back
addressing
to
you're addressing the next set of people.
right. We made a new rule that
Right.
covered them, so I'm cool
But
with that.
those people, if they're that productive, let them even have maybe an expedited version for
I say
them.
just make them fucking citizens and be done with
No,
it.
no, don't make anybody anything.
Are we gonna have another Draka episode?
You need to pay your dues, go to the classes like everybody else. Don't give them a free. They've been getting free for so long.
But
no more free.
But more than likely, they're
Is that a
gonna
caller right now?
they're
There
gonna
might be a
run-
caller. We got a caller. We always
Oh.
stop talking when we get a caller.
Who is it?
I don't know if it's one of your friends. I didn't hear who it was.
You've got
Hello?
a caller from Clark County Detention Center.
right. Oh, that's one of my friends.
Hello?
You're live.
Oh, they hung up on us.
Oh,
They didn't
Whoever
need-
was
they didn't
calling.
need to be live.
Whoever's calling, you guys can call back 402-979-6262.
But back to that.
Yeah.
No more free. They've been getting free this whole time.
But if they've been here that long, they should scream through a citizen class.
They ought
Call
to
us
pass all
back.
the questions.
I
Oh, I
mean,
agree. And if you can't,
Yeah.
put you on the first bus out.
because
And
yeah,
it's
they
not
love
like
to
Trump-
study. Because I guarantee you, there's many kids in high school today that could not pass.
No, they can't.
course,
Jay Leno
I
used to
agree.
do that shit. You used to ever watch that? Or
Oh,
Jay
yeah,
Leno
he
used to
had
ask
the-
it, how many stripes are on the flag and people don't fucking know? What are the three colors and they don't know?
But if you have it-
I don't believe it. I think
But-
that they.
You think they set it up?
Oh,
But if you have initiative and want to stay here, you're going to study and be able to do it, no
But
problem.
Have you actually looked at the questions to become a United States citizen?
No.
They're based on like 7th grade education.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
that's
not
what I'm
hard.
saying.
So,
It's
so
not
there's
hard.
nothing that all of us could go,
Yeah.
even on a drunken state, could go and pass that test.
Yes.
Okay?
Oh, here we go.
All right, we'll try again. Here we go.
Quiet, please.
Cindy?
Cindy?
Cindy? I don't know Cindy.
Not a friend of mine.
This is Chris on Nebraska Booze and Babble. Is the guy with the mohawk single? He might be.
No.
Not after tonight.
He will be after tonight. That had to be Amy.
Yeah, because whose name's Cindy nowadays?
Right? Cindy Lou Who.
Unless he's a porn
That's
star.
so 70s.
Right?
But yeah, so I'm okay with Trump saying this is a done program. You
Oh,
got
I
6
agree.
months to figure it out.
I
And that's
agree.
on Congress, who complained they have too much work to do.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Congress
They
is
do
complaining.
now because they're actually getting.
Maybe
help
they should
fucking
work more
fast.
than 120 days a year,
I
huh?
don't know.
You work. Take 6 months off out of the year and get paid the way they get
Fuck
paid.
yeah, with their insurance?
Would you bitch about having to work the extra 6
absolutely.
months? I would too.
Absolutely.
So-
I guess I get them bitching, but fuck them, they work for me.
You know, so yeah. Well, they don't work for you. But they're
That's the
supposed
problem.
to.
They're supposed to.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We'll move on to a lighter topic. Seth posted.
Finally.
Seth posted. I admit Daredevil TV show is much better than the movie. That's not really admitting much.
All right, well,
No, no, no,
I'm gonna go and sit back here now. 'cause
I was trash talking Daredevil from the first
I
place.
have no idea.
You were trash talking the movie, and I thought the movie was really good.
I never trash talked the movie because I actually don't think Ben Affleck did a bad job. But the TV show is awesome.
The TV show is very
Watch
awesome.
the Netflix Daredevil?
I don't watch any superhero movies.
Some movies, TV show.
Well,
Sure you
TV
do,
shows,
man.
TV
I don't
shows.
either.
This-
If you guys
this
are,
site-
if you got Netflix, check out Daredevil. It's totally worth
I
it.
watched an episode of Defenders.
Defenders.
You would be lost as shit. There's like 5 seasons of shows before that.
Yeah, I figured that out. But I thought it was a good way to meet them all instead
Good
of
way to
having
find
to
out every-
invest
Just
in
dive
all
right
those. Yeah, I made it not even a whole episode. I'm like,
Dude,
okay,
listen.
apparently those back shows mean something.
Lisa fucking texted me telling me what to do on my show.
Oh,
Fuck bitches.
What you telling you to do?
She said let Will have a topic. Well, Will didn't post. Did
Alright.
you post anything in the topics?
I didn't post
You got a topic?
You know, somebody actually works for a living here, so I can have
Oh.
time.
I work on a computer for a
Oh.
living, so I can do whatever I want while I'm doing it.
I didn't have time. I actually thought about it. She's like, "What do I actually want to talk about?" And then the work got involved in it. So I ain't.
Well, what do you do for a job? We can learn about our host.
Oh God, what do I do for a job? I work obviously in Las Vegas. My job title is assistant maintenance and operations supervisor.
prostitution, gambling,
That's
or
All the stuff is legal in
All the
Vegas.
above.
That's on my side, or
Okay.
actually on my back.
So you
It's a
so you
side
do
job.
have Bitcoin.
No.
Shut
actually,
the fuck
It don't fit in my
up.
pocket, so they can't slide it down in my crotch, so I don't have Bitcoin anymore. But I actually run the maintenance in a jail, Clark County Detention Center.
If you've ever watched an episode of Cops, you've seen Clark County.
You ever watch Cops? What is the other one called? There's a TV show called Jail
My straw is still gone.
that has to do with Clark County Detention Center. That's where I work. I do the maintenance there, so or I run a maintenance crew.
you must not be drinking fast enough.
I've heard some fun stories about working there.
It's down there.
It's fun and it's scary. They actually the thing that
Yeah,
Amy
did it
hits the
fall
most
out
is
because mine
they have
it's right here.
a clause in our contract that if they actually rioted,
Oh, okay.
they don't negotiate with
I was gonna
us.
say, it's
But
not-
sideways,
Yeah.
if they wanted to kill us, then they won't negotiate for us.
It's kind of like that whole we don't negotiate with terrorists. You're on board with that
Basically.
until you're the guy being held hostage by the
That's like,
terrorists.
yeah,
I'm not.
that's never gonna happen.
I'm not.
You're not on board with the
Nope.
don't negotiate thing.
Nope. No. If you said unless you're the guy they're holding.
Oh, if you're the guy they're
Nope.
holding, you're still okay with the
I tell them,
non-negotiation?
fuck, here's where I'm at, bomb us all. Fuck
There you
them.
go.
That's right.
Make me a hero.
Make me a
just
martyr.
wanna be a hero, baby.
A topic I posted recently here. I didn't really read the video or anything like that, but this rapper guy,
See, right there.
he hung a white boy on his video, and
Oh.
nobody was really
you-
upset about it.
You know,
Is that
you're
real?
not
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to ash
legit. Like
these all
literally,
that often.
the song's about something. And they
They're
linked a
not
white kid,
cigarettes.
and they were complaining because
smoking
they had a
like
hard time finding parents who would sign off
You're not
on it.
hailing, are you?
No.
I was
No
like,
surprise,
ooh.
huh?
I'm
I'm
surprised that
saying
Black Lives
smoking
Matter
like
didn't get
one.
involved with that, saying you guys have to give us this.
Right?
I feel like this is better than the drink.
It doesn't.
It's good. I'm telling
I
you.
don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
it's that kind of shit.
Cigars.
Seth
my
wanted
name.
to talk. So Seth knows that me and without Nathan here, I don't have any backup on being a Cowboys fan. But we have
My
a,
second
We
favorite
don't-
team.
we don't
What are you
need to
talking about?
discuss
we got a
this.
Cowboys fan, we got a Patriots fan, we got a Bears fan, and I don't remember who Seth likes.
The Broncos, obviously.
Just because they beat the Cowboys.
No, I've been a Broncos fan forever. I got a Broncos jacket in my backpack.
He's a Donkeys fan. That's
He is
awesome.
a Donkey fan. Only thing I ever saw about the Broncos that I thought was kind of funny.
I'm so happy I picked up the Broncos defense in fantasy football
Too
right
bad you
now.
picked them up after you lost to me.
I know.
Someone dropped them.
Mike
Yeah, I
dropped
know. Fucking Mike or somebody. I
him.
don't
I don't know what he was doing. He dropped the
They dropped
Broncos.
the Rams.
Posted that this afternoon.
Rams.
That was
That was me.
Okay, thanks for dropping
So
the Broncos.
Seth,
Yeah.
you don't know this, but all of us are in that same league.
Well, now I know.
Earlier he was like,
You're all going down.
He was telling me, I'm like, yeah, I know.
I know. But yeah, you're right. The Broncos have not lost to the Cowboys since the Cowboys were a Super Bowl team. However, the Broncos-Cowboys game of a couple years ago was the highest scoring game in the history of the NFL.
Oh.
That was.
I just
it was
couldn't resist posting
the
that.
Cowboys
So
lost
once
that.
again, not a good time to have their defense.
Not a good time to have either defense. It was like 52-50. It was a stupid score.
Yeah, you always hate when your
You're all
defense
about
gets you
losing
negative
in fantasy
points.
football, pick it
Yeah,
up.
that's
Neg-
right. When your
negative
defense
points.
gets you
Oh.
negative points.
Yeah, so I got I dropped. I forgot who I dropped. I think I got
So
Carolina.
this is where I started to add things. Like I said, Will was added.
I dropped Carolina.
And then I said, Roy, you gonna come
So
over
I
and
got
make a drink?
Seattle and Broncos.
I have Cam Newton in one of my leagues, and man.
Yeah, that sucks.
That dude-
They ain't doing nothing.
That whole offense sucks.
Patriots is hurting with all those injuries.
Two
They ain't
receivers
hurting.
Oh,
during
They're hurting all too bad.
they
They
started,
ain't hurting too bad.
They-
They lit up for 400 some yards.
but they
400
started the game last week with 3 wide receivers. That's it. And then Hogan got hurt, so for part of the game they played with 2 wide receivers.
But
I
all
was
they
like-
need is Brady and Gronk.
And then luckily Gronk was good.
Gronk went out too with
Yeah.
an injury.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Gronk's
He's good.
done.
He's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
He was
Honestly,
number one
if
draft.
He came back.
if they would have been freaking needing it, he would have played. But
Yeah.
why
But they weren't
bother?
needing it
He's
'cause
coming back.
Brady can apparently throw to anybody with the Patriots jersey on.
And Danny will be back for half a game, so
Yeah.
that'll be good until he gets another
I can't
concussion.
believe they got him. Like, he didn't do anything for the Chargers.
But actually, he's actually pretty good when he plays.
But he's a good blocker too. And
Bengals
that's,
are
and
looking
that's what
really
the
good.
Patriots care about.
Who?
can-
Bengals.
Oh
Looking
yeah.
really good for the
As soon as they score a touchdown.
I was impressed with the Browns actually.
You know,
The
they're
first
favored
game.
for
I
the
agree.
First time this
First game they
Listen,
played really
when you
well.
get the first NFL draft pick for like 15 years in a
10
row,
years in a row.
you're bound to get a good
Yes,
team.
but I read 2000 the team that played in 2015. There's like, what is it? 20% of the team is all
The
that's
Bears
still
only
left.
had
or something
11 players on the roster this year from last year.
That's too many. The team
Yeah.
last year sucked
But I mean, that's just
ass.
crazy when you're getting that many picks like they.
But you know,
have.
this week with them playing Indianapolis is the
They're
first
favored,
time
right?
they've been
Yeah.
favored in like 5 years.
That-
Are they at home? That's probably what
no,
they're.
I think
No,
Indy.
they're in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
But that quarterback
But
they have,
Indianapolis is
he's not
worse.
bad. Indianapolis is
Hey,
bad.
viewers, make sure you call in
They made it to overtime last week. What the
402-979-6262.
hell?
Talk to one of your hosts.
Shitty team.
Arizona.
Challenge one of us to drink by saying booze.
Yeah, if somebody
call
calls in and they say they pick a host to drink, they get to do it. Nathan's not here to talk about it, but he posted a comment about our topic about this guy went through and optimized
That's
a bunch of
awesome.
logos by taking out some of the ink.
Saves all kinds of ink.
Yeah, saved all kinds of.
That
Not
was
that
actually pretty
McDonald's
cool.
needs
I
to
think-
save
I
money.
think that's an
I like
awesome
that
thing.
McDonald's. I like that.
Looks cool, right?
And I think it looks cool.
I hope some
And
kind of McDonald's
imagine how much money they
person
would
Sees
saw
it.
that.
Absolutely.
Well-
because you know they're going to save money.
It
Not
is,
that like
exactly.
McDonald's needs to save
They
money.
won't care about
But
actually they do.
why not,
Every
right?
company wants
Yeah,
to save
why
money.
not?
I mean, honestly, they could say we're doing it for the environment, blah blah
Environment.
blah. But they'd be like,
Yep.
it's kind of like taking an extra pickle off your burger, and they can save millions of dollars a year by doing that.
But that's the
I
other thing.
understand.
That's what I'm saying.
But honestly,
Get
I
that
heard,
shit
well, I
off.
heard McDonald's makes all their, like, not all their money, but the biggest net profit off of soft drinks.
absolutely,
Well,
most people.
you know how
do.
much soda
Yeah.
costs for them?
No, but
2
what I'm
cents
saying
a
is,
cup.
if you can make your cup even cheaper,
Yeah, because that's the majority of the cost is the cup.
yeah.
And there's a bunch more. Like I'm not gonna click
Yeah.
on it because it'll open up fucking.
Yeah.
Because you know how fucking websites are now. They all have stupid shit on.
What?
Yeah.
All websites are like that?
So
No.
here's what you've been babbling about. the
Oh yeah,
days with that
there we
team.
go.
Well, this is just giving props to the Patriots, really, to Bill Belichick as probably
He's
the
smart.
greatest mind in football.
No.
Oh,
I had a
saw
guy.
that. That was
I had a guy. I was
So where's
listening
that line when
sports
you come
radio,
to the Browns?
and he said Bill Belichick
Really
is the
so much
best
for dog shit,
coach
right? It still smells like dog shit even when it's
ever.
Mike Shannon.
All sports ever.
Mike Shannon.
Bill Belichick,
What?
best coach ever, all sports.
What he
He's
said.
got 7 or 8 Super Bowl rings.
I don't know who.
I don't know how many he's.
Yeah, but you know
it's
what?
it's a good argument.
Is that
It's a good
Who did he
argument.
win with
Or
besides
is
the
that his
Patriots?
team?
Huh?
Who did
He had-
Belichick win with besides the Patriots?
He had 5
With the Patriots and
with
Brady.
the Patriots, 2 with the Giants.
He won 2 of the Giants Super Bowls?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Giants. He won as a defensive coordinator and I think defensive back coach.
Can we do a quick Google search on
And,
which
and
coach?
it's funny because his defenses have always sucked ass.
Well, you don't need
He's
them when
always
you
had
can
the
fucking pull
offense
out.
that'll put up 50 points.
Bend
and
but
the
don't
defense
break.
goes
Actually,
back.
they're one of the biggest ones. That's bend that don't break.
But
Yep.
he won a Super Bowl with the Giants as defensive
I
coordinator.
had no idea.
Could you do a
Dude
quick Google
is-
search of the NFL coach with the most rings?
How about just
Individual coach, I think it has to be.
It's almost like sitting here with my
Think so?
wife because I bring up a stat. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm going to
Because I mean, team wise,
Well,
you
it's good to
figure,
know.
you figure the team wise is,
And the only reason why I
is
know that-
Steelers, right?
Well, I don't know Miami back in the day.
Steelers has 6
And
wins.
Steelers, yeah, you're right. Steelers.
Steelers
the
have the
Steelers
most rings,
bowls,
but that's
then
different
Cowboys,
coaches.
and then
That's-
Patriots.
2 different coaches.
It's 2 different coaches.
Right, but
That's
that's
Chuck Noll. I'm sorry, 3 different coaches. Chuck Noll.
So here you go. We got
Captain Forehead and Mike Tomlin.
we got Neil Dahlin received 7 Super Bowl rings, 5 with San Francisco as a
Oh.
staff member, and 2 with the Broncos as general manager.
No,
Charles
we're talking
Haley
coach.
has these are just people.
No,
Haley has
coaches.
5 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah,
That's the most
yep.
as any player.
Yep.
So does
Well,
now
Brady.
That was the big thing. It was, first player ever to get 5 is Brady, and they were like, no, Charles Haley got it first.
Yep,
Um,
he did. San Francisco and Dallas.
As a coach. As a coach.
All right.
The fun
I'm
part
gonna
about
say,
searching is
my
people
biggest
just
thing-
look
Get the snacks ready.
My biggest thing with the Patriots, and I'm a fan, I get that, but
Doesn't wanna
but
tell us.
he,
Oh,
if
Bill
you
Belichick
look-
has 6,
No.
but now he has 5. This
Now
is
he
an
has-
outdated
yeah.
stat. So he had 2 with the Giants, like you
yeah,
said,
and then
5 with New
So-
England as of last
so,
year.
So 7. But if you think about it,
because Neil Dahlin has 7 also.
but if you think about it, he never has. I mean, yeah, he's had Brady, but what other consistent stellar players does he have
Tight end
now
and Edelman.
that gets hurt most of the
Edelman
time?
was a top-notch
Nowhere-
slot receiver.
No
So-
one will ever say Edelman's going to go down as a frickin' Hall of Famer.
He's that
I don't
coach-
think so.
He is that coach that he has a plug-and-play system.
He has a
does.
system,
How
which,
many
which
receivers-
anybody that has a system
Any
to
wide
me,
receiver-
that is the
Yeah.
coach.
How many
Yes.
running backs can you put in that system and play? How many tight ends?
You don't need
can
a running
put
back.
in that system? Can you?
As long as you
So,
mean running
here's
back,
the
you
real
mean
question.
more receivers.
It used to be until last year. The question would have been, well, what about without Brady? But last year they won their first 5 games
Right.
without
4.
Brady.
No, they went 3-1 last year.
Yep.
But the first 3 were won with
40% last one.
the G dude,
Garoppolo, and then
who is most likely the successor.
yes, that's
And
why they
he-
didn't
and-
trade him.
Yeah, they didn't trade him because Brady's got this year, maybe next year.
Yeah, game
If
one,
they
I
win-
thought I was like for sure saw. Oh my
No,
God, 40.
see, everybody's saying that.
Oh,
I was like, no, I have Brady on my fantasy.
No,
and I was
I mean,
like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I didn't think so going in because
Dude's
everything
got-
I saw before was fine. But
And Brady's done that
4
multiple
more
times a
years
year.
ago.
Brady usually has 1 to 2 games a year that are horseshit.
I just didn't expect to be
And
game one.
Game
out of the
1
gate.
to the
Yeah.
fucking who are they playing?
Chiefs.
The
Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
And Kansas City lit them the fuck up for the most yards, most
Yep.
points ever, and
Yeah.
of all quarterbacks to do that, Alex Smith. The dude is known as
Yeah, I
a
mean he
game
threw for
manager.
300 and some yards, but let's be honest, that was the Hunt kid and freaking Kelsey.
Ooh,
I
and
mean,
that kid fucking what a fucking
Kansas
entry.
City, what the hell? They know running backs.
Ah, that's
Well,
Holy
that's Andy Reid
crap.
for you.
But
a
even
great
before
coach.
that, quarterback Priest Holmes,
Charles.
yeah.
then Jamal Charles. I mean, remember Priest Holmes was nobody.
Priest Holmes
He
was-
he was a Baltimore retread, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll take him.
Yeah.
And all he did was, frickin'
How about that Hunt kid though? Never fumbled in college
Until
and
the
lost
first
the ball.
play of the game.
First play of the
Oh,
game.
God.
But to have the balls to
Just
just
come
shrug
right
it
back
off and go back in
and
and
just
light them up for
toast them.
200
Yep,
yards.
Absolutely. I
Good
give him
for
credit.
him. Good for him. And lucky for whoever had him on their fucking fantasy team.
Right here, baby.
This motherfucker. I was
Right
like,
here.
oh, it's good thing I'm not playing him this
44 points, baby.
That dude lit
Straight
it up.
out, lit it up.
And then, and Hunt's the main running back, but they have the West dude, who's a legit.
2 years ago,
Everything.
he was the one that came in when
But
you
yeah,
got hurt.
Think about it. Spencer Ware walked into training camp
Yep.
this year thinking, look, Charles is gone.
Yep, I got this.
This is my team. I'll put
Because last year it
And then
was.
when
He
tore
took
his
over.
ACL
Towards
in
ACL
training
Yeah.
training camp.
And then they had to go running back by committee. West was there. This Hunt kid was third string, and he came out and lit that shit up.
Well, that's
And-
what I'm saying.
And they couldn't get the Hunt kid rolling this last week, the first half.
No, second half he came
But
out.
Yep.
the second half, he came out and rolled out 100 yards. It's like,
Yeah.
God damn, this kid has got his shit figured
Yeah, I
out.
don't know who their running back, the scouts are, but they know what the hell they're looking for.
They're doing their
They've
shit.
gone out. You're talking about go back to Priest Holmes. Go back to Christian Okoye.
Oh yeah,
Nigeria
I really
running back.
I loved it.
You know what I'm
Barry
saying?
Word and Christian McCoy. Christian
Kansas
McCoy.
City has always put good running backs on the field.
That was a Marty ball though. You had to have running back.
Oh,
You know what?
did.
Defense, and we're gonna run the ball at you all game long.
All day long.
So you're going to get 40, 50 carries a game, so your defense better be on its toes.
Yep.
We're going to pound you with it.
Well, that's so I've been to the only football games I've gone to pro level are Dallas Cowboys in the new stadium and Chiefs. Let me tell you what, the Chiefs fans
Awesome.
are awesome. When I went up there, I went as a Cowboys fan, had my Romo jersey on. The parking lot was 80% Cowboys fans. It was crazy.
Really?
I got pictures. It was insane.
I'm
and as
shocked.
we're out there, we got our flags going on, like the whole parking lot, right? The people like in the big Kansas City buses and shit are like, you guys need to come on down and have a turkey leg, man. Like, best experience at a football game ever.
That's cool.
When we lost, because Cowboys lost that game, as I'm walking out, like one dude's like, oh, Romo's a homo, that kind of stuff. And this other dude's like, fuck you, man, they were our opponents, you respect them. And I'm like, holy shit, like from a fan that just clobbered them? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no.
We went up there I took the kids up. My son's a big Steelers fan. So I took him up last winter. It was fucking
If you're gonna take
freezing
kids,
cold.
it's a good place to take them.
So I took him up there for the Steelers game, and the Steelers beat them. And they beat them. No, the Steelers lost last year. This is a playoff game. The Steelers lost. It was all field goals. And as we're walking out, one of the a bunch of the Steelers fans are throwing their shit. They have those terrible towels. They're throwing them in the trash can. And one of the Kansas City fans picked them up and was like, "Hey, your son's a Steelers fan. Give him a terrible towel." And gave it to him. That was really cool. They were really good about it. My kid and his friend were super upset. You know, first NFL game they go to, their team loses in the playoffs.
Wow.
But it's a cool experience, and I really like their in Texas. They are not nice to the. I mean, they're not assholes, but
they're not
talking
Raider fan.
shit.
They're not
They're
Raider
talking
fan,
shit when
right?
the Cowboys win. When you're walking out, it's all about how shitty the other team
Yeah.
was, and
I heard. Now I'm a Bears fan, and I've been to Bears games against one against Miami in Soldier and one against Carolina. And you know, it's Soldier Field's a good environment, a lot of fun. You know, everybody's cool with everybody, no matter who you are. But I hear that Lambeau Field, Green Bay Packers fans are the worst. They're
I
the
believe
worst.
it.
They try to roll over player buses.
that's ridiculous.
They attack other opposing fans.
I don't know. I've heard the worst stories I've ever heard were coming from frickin' Raider Nation.
Well,
You know,
so
and I disagree with
it was
that
LA
because-
Raiders though that
Right.
had the real bad.
I've heard Raider fans
Battery
that
chuckers.
have been to
I
to
do
the Coliseum
remember
when they were playing there when Oakland, that they even say that Green Bay is way worse than what it is in Oakland.
I believe it though, because Green Bay fans are pretty stuck up about their team that hasn't done
What
much
else
in
do
a
they
long
have?
time.
They have the Packers, which are a good team, and I can say that.
Rodgers is a
Milwaukee,
phenomenal quarterback,
So
yeah.
they got the Brewers, which has never been good.
Is that a basketball team?
No, that's the Bucks.
Oh.
The Bucks, they suck too.
He said, what is that?
Freezing and banging your sister. That's all you really got to do in Green Bay. That's it. So, you know, so I can see why you're a little stuck up.
Yeah, I get it.
Plus, a lot of those guys own part of the team, so.
Well,
Yeah.
ask any of them; they all own part of
They
the
all-
team, right?
And they all think that.
Which
they
means
should
they're all
make
stupid
the-
enough to like have paid for a piece of paper that means nothing.
Right? Oh, so you get a lot of say in what they do there,
Right?
huh?
But
You
I will
hired
say-
you hired the coach, right?
I will say they're loyal fans.
Yes.
They're loyal to the end. It does not matter.
That is
They're
true.
loyal to
That's
the end.
and that's one thing I can say about NFL fans over any other sport that I know people that like. Like basketball fans, like I've always been a Spurs fan because I went to high school there, and a Golden State fan because I'm from California.
I think the
But
difference.
so many people hop on those bandwagons, and then like nobody gives.
But
a
I
shit
think
about those
basketball,
games.
the players move around so much, and the teams
It's hard
turn
to
over
really get behind.
so much. Because honestly, I'm not a huge NBA guy, but I like watching, especially playoffs, because that's
The
when
good
they actually
teams are
try,
playing.
right?
Right.
But I tend to be more I'm player fan
Yep.
because they move around. Because
you can't be
yeah,
a team fan.
be-
See,
it's
and
like
as a Spurs fan, it was David Robinson and Tim Duncan. My
because
entire
but
childhood.
think about
Well,
it. San Antonio is one of the few that keeps the core
Yep.
together for so long.
And
That's
they won
unusual.
championships with that team.
And growing up, I was a Bulls fan.
Yeah. So I mean,
And so I had.
you grew up when I did. So it was
So I was
Pippen and Jordan
Raiders.
and Bird.
But
Or I was
those guys were also-
Lakers.
Lakers
Those
fan.
guys were also, they plugged and played with that triangle offense. You know, they had B.J. Armstrong one year.
It's not like now where
And they had
it's no big deal to
Kerr
send 5 superstars, which would have been fucking Golden State's team. Might as well be the Olympic team if those players were willing to go play in the Olympics.
And you're talking about.
And they'd actually gel better. They'd probably dominate
and
even
probably,
more.
You're right. And you're talking about bandwagon jumpers, okay? And I know you're a Golden State fan, but show me 5 years ago or 6 years ago,
Name
you
a
saw
player on the
anybody
team?
walking around with a Golden
Nope.
State
Yep,
jersey.
absolutely not.
Nobody.
Or nobody.
Only
if
fucking
they won
in
25 games
San
in the
Francisco.
season, they threw a fucking parade for the
Yep.
team.
Only in San Francisco have I ever seen Golden State fans.
Yeah.
And now they're everywhere you turn.
When you look at, so the only other sport like NFL to me that the fans are just love their team no matter how shitty they are is NHL.
Yes.
And I don't know hockey.
I'm from San Jose, where I was born. I've always been a Sharks fan since a little kid. They've never done anything.
Up until recently.
Till recently, but they usually made the playoffs and stuff like that. But this is the last 3 or 4 years they've actually made the Stanley Cup and that kind of stuff. But I still don't see new Sharks fans when I'm on my Facebook page and stuff when they're in the fucking playoffs. It's just that's.
But
how
I think
it
it's
is.
one of those, and it's probably like me. I have a hard time getting into hockey because I've never been to a live hockey game.
Live games are
and,
fun.
And I've been told it's completely different.
Live games are
because
fun.
I try to watch
it's like
it.
baseball. Have you ever been to a live Major League ball?
And I have Kansas City. I
way
used to go-
better than watching on TV.
But honestly,
Oh, yeah.
most of what I liked about going to a Rose game, because unfortunately I lived down there when they were really bad.
Shitty?
I moved out Kansas City.
He lived in Kansas City.
And so, man, it was, you just walk up to the stadium anytime you want to go right in.
get
Because,
a will call ticket and watch.
yeah,
it.
exactly.
They
and
pay
sit wherever you want.
Wherever you
'cause no one cares. And of course I move up here, and then all of a sudden
And they become champions.
they win. I'm like, wow, figures fuckers. But anyway, I'm like, I tended to kind of more people watch and just enjoy because that's a beautiful ballpark,
It's a great ballpark.
And so it was more like
It's actually
that
the same parking lot as the Chiefs
because I
Stadium.
still think baseball is boring.
It is. Especially,
I
I
just-
saw Nolan Ryan's 6th and 7th no-hitter games live.
Oh.
Worst baseball games of all time.
See, I hate
See, you got to be a defensive person.
No,
I
to
don't-
enjoy that.
no.
You
you
just
don't.
don't. So
Sure you do.
I
watched the
enjoy.
comedian.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
seeing
it's
that it happened
amazing.
afterward.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it.
It was
Oh, I
sucky.
know.
As a
That's
kid,
like. Are you a
You're there,
defensive
Jack.
guy in football though too? Do you want to see a freaking 3-0?
Oh,
win?
yeah.
No.
Oh
He's
my
a Bears fan.
god!
He's a
Oh,
Bears
yeah.
fan, and that's why Bears
Oh.
are all about the defense.
Oh yeah, I've been like every sport that I play, every sport that I watch, I like to watch good defense.
No way.
I love.
I wanna watch two
like,
teams
when we
just
play
fucking
Madden
quarterback shoot
or
it up.
whatever. I always, when me and my cousin would play Madden together, or any NFL football game, what NFL 2K or whatever, he was offense, I was defense. We played basketball, NBA 2K or whatever.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He was
Now,
always the offensive guy. And I was
On
the
defense, basketball is one that I like, and I think probably because I played when I was younger. So when you get a nice block or just shutting them down,
When you watch
like
those guys,
lock
the pro
them up.
guys just crush the balls
Yeah,
in
I
his
mean
face.
that I appreciate a lot
That's
more.
the one. So I hate LeBron James watching him play, but watching them not this last year where they lost, but the year they won, and some of the you watch some of the players he's playing. What's fucking Curry?
Oh, Curry.
Fucking dude can drop a 3-pointer from anywhere on the planet, and fucking watching him go in and watching LeBron just crush the ball, and you're like, oh fuck, that's a defensive play.
Well, you're also a 6'5" guy
Against a little
running
short
against
guy.
this fucking
Yeah.
6'9" guy,
Yeah.
7'1". There's a huge difference in that.
Which, like, Kyrie Irving is an amazing basketball player. To be so tiny
Yeah.
and just fucking.
What in the world?
Oh, wait a minute. What time is it?
Uh-oh, do we have a
I
transition?
don't even know what he says.
Where's the
I
transition?
don't know what he says, but he always says something like, "It's definitely time for snack time with Seth."
But you have to do that. Snack time with
Snack time with
So
Seth.
who's getting what here? I got.
What do we got? You got to get on camera and talk about your snack. So
Yeah,
every
you have to-
All right,
every episode we
I'll
have
do
a
a
snack
shot.
time with Seth here.
Oh, I did bring my drink in. I was looking for it. All right, so this was meant for beer night.
Okay.
So we got cheese pretzels,
Okay, well,
bites,
still fair.
cheesy
That's
pretzel
definitely
bites.
a beer.
Definitely a beer.
Yep.
They're hot as fuck.
They're hot as fuck.
And be careful of that.
We've got macaroni cheese bites.
Whoa.
I had one. They're gonna go away.
Where it came out?
Oh, I gotta make sure they're cooked. I don't want to serve cold like last
Yeah,
time.
Nasty macaroni and cheese. Keep that shit
Alright.
over there.
All right, and then we got, of course,
How do you
White
not like
I
Castle.
don't like macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
You're
Were we just talking about who was talking about White Castle? Someone maybe it was at work.
So some White Castle burgers.
Oh.
Oh, and these are the hottest because they came out last.
Oh shit! We just ate dinner too.
Yeah, find my drink.
I can't get any of this.
You want to fill up while you're out there?
Yeah, let's see what I can do about
Seth, I need 2 beers when you come too.
Okay.
There's more of this in the jug. And we're supposed to drink it all. I'm out of mine. I had to make it.
Are you out of yours?
Yeah.
I'm like halfway down.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I should have had him bring the raspberry out.
I kind of drink a lot. Just not really a lot. A lot at one time. Put it that way.
I will give him credit. Like
he probably hasn't heard my all-time story.
So, I usually have decent parties over here a couple times a year. I decided one time I'd really treat my friends and have Roy make us some drinks. So, go ahead and tell them about the story of Roy making drinks for the party.
That's a different story, but I'll start with that one. So, people on here probably heard it numerous times, but anyway. So, he invites me over, and I bring my
What, this one?
yeah. And there's Sprite in the cooler.
Okay, you just Sprite?
Yeah, just about that much Sprite at the top. Okay, anyway. So, a lot of his people that were over were, of course, of age, but younger. And so I walk in with this big jug and my box of booze. That's usually how I rolled. I had a whole trunk of alcohol. And so I go in and start mixing drinks, and we're like, is this very strong? And my favorite answer is always, well, does it taste very strong? And so, well, no. I'm like, all right. And so
there's also a rule when he comes, I'm not allowed to say anything to anybody.
You're not allowed to say. So within probably an hour and a half after me being there, start walking through, and there's people throwing up all over.
Nice.
People passed out.
That's the fucking party.
My favorite though was the dude sitting on the front steps, weeping,
Not just crying a little bit, like his dog
Sobbing.
died, sobbing.
because he was so drunk.
What was he sobbing
He
about?
didn't know where
have
he
no
was.
idea.
He didn't know where
he
to go. He didn't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
He was just like lost in the world of
I
sadness.
hope I made that right.
Just tear. It looked like somebody rained. It looked like it rained outside. Just
So it was
falling.
Yeah, that's the story. One of the parties. I've done that probably a couple times, but and then my favorite story about me drinking was and Chris actually wasn't there that weekend. That was Alan and then my uncle.
I'm good, I don't do it.
And
Well, he needs them because we're gonna play the game.
but
What game are we playing?
Seth, you need one because you're playing against.
I got this drink.
I think there's
Nope, you need the beer. 'Cause it's
You ever
it's
been
drink
to a
drink.
I got a whole lot
place
of
called
this.
Howl
You
at the
gotta do
Moon?
this, though,
No.
'cause that's the game.
It's a dueling piano bar.
I got another beer.
And so they have all these drinks, and they have buckets, 64-ounce buckets of liquor, different things. And so I went there, and in one night I drank 5 64-ounce buckets of booze. They're apparently, this is what I'm being told, is these are party buckets. They give you a lot of straws, but I just thought those were extra for when you're dancing around. They
don't
fall
have to worry about
out.
going-
Yeah. So I drank 5 of those and a couple of these big 40-ounce bones and shots. And then the next night we drove over to St. Louis from Kansas City and found this place called Big Daddy's, who big old buckets.
Okay.
And I drank 2 or 3 more.
But
Understatement of the year.
I've gone to Howl at the Moon with him before.
He drank a whole bucket of water.
I drank a whole bucket of water.
You gotta
That's
be
a lot
careful
of
with
water.
baby steps.
That's a
Alright,
lot of
baby
water to drink. But I did drink one whole bucket,
You want a mac cheese?
and then I painted the side of Roy's minivan.
steps.
I decided that it would. I decided I could paint his minivan, right
Right.
in front of a cop. Actually,
I got a story about that. So we're in Arizona,
The McFucking cheese bite.
hanging out with some buddies,
Oh.
and I got a bunch of buddies living in Arizona. We go out there a couple times a year and just get shitty drunk. We have a bar, they hang out at called RTOs, and so we got everybody together. My buddy just bought a brand new minivan. His wife dropped him off at RTOs. We're drinking. We're so drunk that we have peanuts, and we're shooting peanuts into this pitcher of fucking beer that's sitting back behind the bar. And the bartender's walking by, and she's yelling at us. There's like 6 of us lined up, and as she's yelling at one, 5 other are throwing peanuts at her. So she starts yelling around, and she's taking the peanuts, and we're grabbing more peanuts and throwing them. So anyway, it's all time to go. So Clint's all, I need to get a ride home. I'll call you an Uber. Not a big deal, brother. I got you. So I call him an Uber. Uber shows up same time his wife shows up. So his wife's all, I'll take him, and I'm all, are you sure? Let the Uber take him? She's
I'm like,
no, I'll take him. She's
if I'm him, I'm going with the
mad
Uber.
as a fucking wet dog.
I'm going with the Uber.
She's pissed.
no.
Because Clint's drunk, and she's pissed. Taking off, Next thing you know, get a phone call that he's painting the side of the brand new minivan.
Yep. At least he's doing the side. That's what I told Roy. At least I did the side of your
All
van,
on
not
the side
inside
of
your
the
van.
Unlike someone in
Yeah.
my
And,
Cadillac.
and that's what he said. At least it was outside the van.
Right.
It wasn't inside the van.
Our buddy Alan.
Oh.
Just
the good thing
in
is you
his
guys
car.
Try a cheese bite?
Did
I will,
you
yes,
know
'cause,
that
well,
there's a
it's
cleanup
macaroni and
fee for
cheese, so-
Uber?
Oh,
yeah,
I
I-
100% believe that.
$250 cleanup fee. And
Mine
the
would be
dude
more
told
than that
me-
if
Yeah,
I
mine would
drove
be a
over.
lot more than
The
that.
dude told me, the Uber guy told me, after, because they were down the road about 5 minutes, and the Uber guy, I was still talking to him because he charged me $5 to show up. He
So
told me
he's going to talk to me. No.
it was $250. Dude, that guy would have puked in my car for $250. I said, "Fuck you." Glad he didn't go in your car.
Right?
'Cause
Wow, that's
that was
terrible.
on my credit card.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
fuck that.
I don't know if Clint remembers that, but we remember.
Cheese
it.
That's
yourself.
awesome.
Yeah, can I get one of those? I'm try one.
Yeah, pass those guys around. So Seth, you're gonna have to sit near Will to do this.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna play drink, yes,
Ah, okay.
Can I do eat,
drink. Nope.
drink, eat?
We had an episode where snack time
We're
with
on,
Seth
we're on the
was
cameras. We can do it from
squeezed
here.
cheese on. Yeah, but you gotta be able to see the screen, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We had Seth brought some squeezed cheese and crackers.
Otherwise,
for
it's
one
going
of
to
the
be really
snacks.
hard for you.
And our friend
You
Dustin
can just
was
drink.
guest hosting.
What?
Dustin
You
doesn't
can
eat
just drink.
cheese, and Seth's like, "I'll give you $100
Oh,
to
yeah.
eat this."
Is he lactose intolerant?
No, he
No,
just
he
doesn't
just
like the
hates
way
fucking
cheese
cheese.
feels in his mouth.
But he loves pizza.
Yeah,
Who's
it's weird.
that?
Dustin. Well, he turned down $100 to eat a Ritz cracker with cheese on it too.
What?
Yeah.
Turned it
It
down.
was like the littlest bit of cheese.
Refused to eat it.
I would have ate
Hey,
it.
I offered your son, young Mr. Bryson, $100 to give him a mohawk, and
Seriously?
he refused.
I'd
What?
want to give me a mohawk for $100.
I'll let you
do mohawk
give me
right
any
now.
haircut you want for
I
$100.
ain't giving you shit for $100. I ain't giving you anything. I want to see the boy get a mohawk. All right, what are we
my
doing?
only
You have to
thing
pop your
with it would
bottle
More
there.
mac and cheese and less dough. That'd be my only thing.
Yeah, definitely more mac and cheese. But it's fucking
Like the
fucking
battered
ruined.
deep fried ones you get places. Oh my god. I love mac and cheese. Though.
So when we play
Honestly,
drink,
I like
guess
jalapeno
drink.
mac and cheese.
I'll take pretty much any of it.
All right.
Mac and cheese is so good.
Whenever we play drink, guess drink, the way it works is we bring up a quiz off this website here, and you're gonna see a question, and you have to grab your bottle of beer, take a drink, and put it down, and wait until somebody tells you who put their beer down first.
Wait, what?
That's like buzzing in, okay?
like buzzing
when you
in.
know the answer, the way you buzz in is you take a drink
Put it down.
and put it down. Whoever puts it down first after actually taking a drink gets to say the
Move this
answer.
out of the way, so I can-
If you know the answer and you get it right,
Oh, no,
your
right
opponent
here.
has to
Over
take
there.
another drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
do this.
let's
Okay,
try it.
so we're gonna do. Can you name the NFL team by a picture of their helmet in a Star Wars version?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Because we're all NFL fans here, so it should be somewhat
But
of a
there have to
level.
be Star Wars fans in order to do it.
I don't think so. I mean, so far every quiz has been fairly relevant. So we're gonna hit play here. Will was down first.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh
All right.
my god.
Oh, both of you got party
both of us
fouled.
Foul.
So Seth, you're gonna have to take a drink, bro. You
Both of you are gonna have to take a drink. You foul.
got a party foul.
The goddamn table's full.
No shit.
Who built this fucking table?
Hey, you want me to show you something? Watch. A real drink doesn't do that.
Yeah, but it's got to be full.
All right, 1 point
I'm
for
just gonna-
1 point for Will here. Seth, you're already letting down the
What'd you
host.
say, cheap?
A host has never lost this game. Will beat that one.
Oh.
Miami Dolphins.
Woo, take another one, Seth.
That's Miami.
He's trying to build his own. confidence.
Clearly, this isn't too hard because it's got the colors and
All
stuff.
right, all right.
Oh, Seth, you lost it on your team.
Denver Broncos.
That's actually a pretty cool helmet.
Your reaction time is just a lot slower. I've noticed that.
That's just a lot
He
slower.
knows you.
How old are you?
Younger than you.
I don't know.
I'm the old guy, I'm sure.
That's usually the youngest one. Ooh,
That was close.
that was close.
I think we give it to Seth because, well, he's getting
You feel
creamed
bad
right
for
now.
I feel like Seth's gonna get
Obviously the Seahawks.
He's
I
getting.
think we should phone a friend for that.
phone a friend for that answer.
Wait, don't the beer have to be here
You have to put it down and let go of it.
That's what I did.
to draw?
Yeah, you have to have it sitting. Oh, you guys are both holding your beers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. You didn't say you
That's all right.
change as you go.
Rules change as we go.
This is house
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Holy shit, that was a straight up tie.
Yeah, that was fine.
We're gonna have to skip that one.
Packers.
Dude, your screen's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
splashed
okay,
it.
that's the host. That's the game.
That was Will.
San Francisco, 49ers.
I thought it was the other San Francisco.
Oh, Will was too slow on the uptake.
Wait, he didn't take a drink.
You didn't
I got
take
a
a
drink.
drink.
I got a
You
drink.
didn't take a drink.
You didn't
That's why I
take
was
a
sitting
drink.
waiting.
You didn't take your drink. We're
cheater.
skipping that one.
I got
So
a
far,
drink.
it's 4-1.
Oh, I was just thinking now. Oh, yeah, well,
Well,
Washington Redskins.
Washington Redskins.
the pressure's
Wait,
not.
wait, 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 wait.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm not taking a drink for
Yeah.
losing.
You gotta take a drink for
Oh.
losing.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the rule?
I'm like, I'm
That's the
drink.
rules.
I think that I didn't drink on my fucking answer.
No, it's-
I'm like, yeah, I did. Okay.
This is a fun game. The Chewbacca.
Jaguar.
Okay, you did get it down first, but you have to wait till somebody says you're the winner.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So now it's 5-1, 5-2.
5-2. I just had the last one.
Oh, too slow.
Oh, you were talking.
Who is that?
Baltimore Ravens.
Is that the Raven?
That's the Ravens.
That's the Siths.
Are you gonna put in the answer?
Take your drink. You don't have to put in the answer. We know who it is.
Dude, this shit's flying all over now.
That was Will.
Detroit Lions.
And we're gonna skip up here.
I actually want to test that one.
Oh,
That's
who
definitely
do
the
you
Lions.
think it is?
Wait,
You
wait,
say
wait,
first.
All right,
Yes.
who do you think it is?
No, I was gonna say I was gonna say Lions, but that also could be the Giants.
Okay, well,
No, it's
Too
going
light to be the
Yeah,
Giants.
the Giants are blue and silver.
I just
It was like no. That one just jumped over.
now he's just making you guys drink. Just kidding.
All right, we're going to the next one. You ready?
Wait, whoa.
That's definitely the Tigers, right?
No.
There's no
Bengals.
Tigers football team.
Tigers.
There's no Tigers
Who
football
the hell's
team.
the
I'm glad you
Tigers?
said Bengals because I was thinking Cleveland. But
Were you really? That's definitely the. Well, now we're going to have to find out.
Well, you said
Bengals?
Tigers.
It's Bengals.
Oh, that's why I went
It's
Bengals.
the Tigers, yeah.
I think it's Bengals.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're
Eric's going to change here in a second. Ooh, that was Seth, but let's see who this is.
Colts.
You think it's the Colts?
right. I do not think it's the Colts.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's the Cowboys.
I was going to say the Cowboys too.
Okay.
But it looks like Cowboys is the wrong answer somehow. No, Dallas Cowboys is the right answer.
Oh.
So
it's
Seth,
not.
yeah, it is.
So that means
It's telling you
Seth
we
has
got it
right.
wrong
We
because
got
it still had Lions in it, so it said it thought we answered Lions. Good try though. Colts are blue, not silver. We're out of time now.
All right.
There's one more.
Seth got that one.
Falcons.
Well, Seth, you were the first host to lose the game.
What's the score? I feel like it's
A lot to a
5-5.
little- I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
no, no.
No, I don't think so.
It's like
7-3.
well, if you get one wrong, so how does that count for the wrong one you got?
You go back to 0.
Because if that counts.
Well, then he's fucking zero. What are you talking about?
Seth, you lost. You have to finish your beer.
I want you to go back and count the slides.
Oh, there's like I skipped slides. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
You
I didn't know if they were in
lost.
any kind of order, so I skipped.
One more. Death match. All or nothing.
Celebrity Deathmatch?
I got this.
Here we go.
Chris, I have a new idea.
San Diego Chargers.
You didn't wait.
You think that's the Chargers?
I was gonna say Chargers too.
It is. It's the LA Chargers though.
Ah.
All right, death match.
No, we just did the Deathmatch.
Yeah, but no one said who got it first.
Well, it's like who lined it anyway. When you're both done, you have to finish your beer anyway. So that
Yeah. I mean, basically, you guys both need to finish your beers. But what do we? Let's go 25. Here we go. That was Will.
That is the
It's the
right.
easiest fucking helmet of all of them.
final one was the easiest one.
Fuck yeah, it's a giant fucking
It's just
horse.
got the Ram's horn with a picture in it. Well, I don't know what the picture is.
Well, my beer's
So
gone.
what does that say? The Twilix?
Yeah, I don't have much left myself. It's all over the screen.
It's all over the screen and Roy and.
Wow, it's like came flying up. I'm like,
Well, I wanted you to enjoy some of
oh,
it.
okay.
So.
Well, it's beer, so that can't.
So he's not gonna enjoy.
But I have an idea for another round of the not tonight, but another night. I make the drink that they both drink for that.
So then the goal has to be, can they make it through the quiz?
I just think by the end we have at least. I say we go like 20 questions.
20 questions
20
on
questions.
a Roy's drink.
And I make you each a drink,
Ooh,
same
I'm
drink.
bloated now.
I would do it.
I know you would do it, but
You have to wait till I come back out to do that one.
That was funny that we both put down and just both exploded.
That was the first one.
that's just and that beer's not. I don't know. That's all that.
I want to go back to that.
that carbonation on. Oh, but yeah, in my drink, I'll make a really good one. Yeah.
Those aren't looking very good.
They look great.
Or gone, I mean.
Before we
Yeah,
got here.
I can't eat that.
Holy shit.
I'm in a Biggest Loser contest at work. I can't.
Oh, are you?
You gotta at least do a
How you
McBite.
doing, Chris?
I have lost 11 pounds.
A cheesy McBite.
Yeah, I've had 1, 2 things. No, I can't.
Cheese
I'm
McBite?
supposed to weigh in tomorrow. I had one of those and I had one of those. That's more than what I should
Yeah.
be doing. And I have to weigh
And
in
I
tomorrow.
had a personal pizza for dinner, and that's the first time.
I'm not
I've had
in
it.
no like competition or nothing, but just personally.
Well, yeah, you're competing with staying alive and all that.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a huge competition.
So-
So far, you're winning.
Yeah, right?
That's what I like.
Stay alive.
So that's an hour on the air just about.
So make sure you put my props on there for like being the first guest.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
first
that's
guest to
the-
win. I mean,
That's
that's
true.
I beat the Brewmaster in his own arena, and you couldn't win in your home field
Dude, can you
advantage.
just like rip a small piece off the fucking try it?
He's like, I don't want to have it. Well,
I
hook
can't
me up
have-
with a small.
No, I don't
piece.
want a whole one, but I did want to try it.
Dude,
I love
it
pretzel.
goes to show
cheese.
home
Can you just
field
get
is
just
not
a-
always
no,
it.
just
Oh,
No,
a little.
not unless you're in Mile High
Small-
Stadium.
just- yeah, there we go. Thank you.
There's no cheese.
I wonder what it's like to drink when you're that high above sea level. Like, does it make a difference?
Oh,
We went to the,
Okay,
we hit a whole
thank
bunch
you.
of breweries when we in Denver.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
I like them.
I-
I love
I have a
warm
high
pretzel bread.
tolerance
Oh my
so-
god.
Pretzel
And the
cheese
salt
and
Ask her
mustard.
how it went on
I like
her
the
end.
cheese, beer cheese sauce.
Amy has.
That's what I was going for tonight.
Hopefully she's not watching because I don't like giving Amy props, but Amy.
'Cause I love
Amy's
beer
got some
cheese,
solid
but I
ability
don't
to
like
drink
beer.
alcohol.
Her
His
ability to
wife,
alcohol
Lisa's sister.
Talking about what?
has
She can
gotten-
drink some alcohol.
Really?
Especially since she started dating him.
Really?
Not when you make it, but
Lisa's an alcoholic?
Lisa and Amy would be on the floor after.
Chrissy Poo?
Amy would die.
Amy can put them
Because
down.
she'd drink it a lot.
She goes through her spurts where she'll drink a lot with me and then she'll not drink. And
See,
not drink.
that's
Lisa,
where people
Lisa,
get
if
in
you're
trouble with me
watching,
because
call
my
in,
drinks,
402
they
979
think they can drink a lot.
6262.
Because they will. They'll just drink them because they taste like you're fine. And then it's...
Yep. Like you drink 64 ounces of what tastes just like some pink Starburst, and then you
Yep.
wake up and
Dude,
have
your
to-
Starburst is still at my camp.
I can't fucking
I
wait.
made him a whole bottle
That's what he
of
told me.
Starburst.
I drank a bunch of it, but
No, you
nobody else
didn't.
was helping me.
Seriously, dude. It is like that far from the top.
Well, no, dude,
Yes,
that's because
it
you
is.
gave me a whole thing of it by itself.
Oh, you mean in the jug?
Yeah, I had the
got you.
jug.
No, your actual bottle of just the vodka is sitting there.
Yeah, well, we got adult weekend coming
know,
up, and
I
I
know.
don't plan on being sober at all.
Well, no, you just bought Chrissy Poo, so that's 2 gallons of Chrissy Poo right there.
Chrissy Poo.
And that's no
What's
joke.
funny is
That's no
Chrissy
joke.
Brew cocktail is supposed to be like,
What
Chris
are
is
they
a,
feeding
Chris
you?
is a bitch and can't handle it. Nobody can handle it. Like,
Chrissy Poo.
I-
Chrissy
when
Poo.
2 gallons?
It's
I can drink
not
a
your fault.
Okay, I have no doubt. Such an asshole. That's what we do, though. We just drink and have a good time.
I'm good with it. It sounds like a fun time to me. It is a fun time. We'll have a good time.
If this was a Friday night, we would then go to.
And if it was Friday, we'd be a lot
We're gonna,
drunker.
we're gonna do the
We'd be
we're gonna
rowdy.
play Drinko one week too.
Is that like Plunko? Oh yeah, you got one of those things, huh?
You line up the shots and you drop your chip.
You should
and
bring
whatever
it to adult weekend.
whatever it falls in, that's what you drink.
Nathan, we miss you, and I see that you didn't even log in once
For
to
real,
watch.
dude. Like how
It's a
the
school
fuck?
night. He's not allowed to.
Didn't
He's
even
at
log in
home.
to watch this guy.
He's at home.
I know, he's not even watching.
I'm disappointed in Nathan. He
Wow.
let us down.
I was legitly sick, and Dustin knows. I threw up right in his lawn. I still watched. I laid in bed and I fucking watched.
I tune in and I would watch more, except for I always have trouble, and so I give up.
Well, we're gonna try going just Facebook living it.
Facebook
I'll
Live
still
works
stream, We'll
gold.
still stream to YouTube, but we can stream to multiple things
Just
at one
saying.
time.
Can I say-
Facebook Live
Can I
works
say the truth over
live.
the air?
The what?
The truth over the air,
Of what?
Nathan?
Uh-oh.
You can say whatever you want.
You can.
Go ahead.
I would.
What you got?
I give no fuck.
Just because Fridays are blocked out doesn't mean you can't rearrange for a Thursday.
I don't know. He's not
And
allowed.
Nathan, I know that's not,
Not
your
allowed.
fault.
He's not allowed. He's not allowed.
I know.
So she puts the kibosh on his ass, huh?
I didn't say there was a she.
I don't know.
Hey,
Well,
you know what?
all I
It's a
know is
new
what
generation.
all I know is what I'm told. That's all I know. I don't know personally.
Oh, I'm not saying there's a he either. I'm just not singling out. the
I
she.
believe that in order to have Friday nights to do the show, his wife works on Thursday night.
I'm a
Oh, there you
believer
go.
They have a
in.
kid.
That
so.
makes sense.
I'm
There
a
you go.
believer in that. I'm an
You
adult.
do have
I
to
can
take
do
care of
what the fuck I
yourself.
want with
You-
reason.
Yeah, you're an adult that can do whatever you want because you're not married and you have no
Yeah,
kids.
No,
that's-
within reason, and I'm divorced.
You're not
I
married
still
and you have no
told her.
kids.
I'm gonna go on Thursday.
Okay, so
And you have no
why
kids.
can't he still just log on?
He could
He
do
could
that.
he could have jumped on and watched us. He's been being a punk tonight. He might have really had something to do. Do you want to tell us about too?
He's
so.
being a punk.
He's modeling all his new clothes.
Dude, so legit.
Oh, you
like,
know what?
I want to
Maybe he
give.
is.
I do want to give props to him. So
That was awesome.
Nathan
I'm looking forward
actually
to seeing
watches
that.
this guy. I can't
Alpha
remember-
male.
Omega?
Alpha M.
Alpha
M?
male, basically,
He's
Alpha M.
he's a YouTuber. He's got tons of followers. He makes money on YouTube, and
All he does.
he like
Just tell you
tried
how
to
you
win
look like
a
shit.
win to go on the show and whatever. And
Makes
he
Mooker-
got the top 25.
Oh,
so
I
he-
saw that.
So he had to make a video, and we all watched it and voted for it.
Wow.
He won. So he got flown to
One
Atlanta.
out of 4, right?
One out of 4. 1 out of 5.
5. Okay.
He got flown to Atlanta last week. But
the
the day
weekend.
shopping, the guy's giving him a full makeover, getting him clothes,
Hair.
got his hair done,
Yep.
shaved,
Yep.
Bought glasses.
got new glasses, got a watch, everything, a full-on makeover.
Oh, did he get a
and
suit,
they filmed the whole
shoes?
thing, and like the
Ooh,
guy
I didn't
does
know
like
he
a
got a suit.
legit
That's
production. And so he's supposed to. I think it's October is when it'll be on,
Oh,
on
nice.
YouTube.
Good for him.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like super good for him.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
last 2 episodes have been awesome.
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen
I
it.
actually started watching it now that he talks about it all the time. And the guys, it's a fun show to watch. Like you get to watch it.
The pictures kill me. This dude is like tiny.
Well, I don't
then
think
you
he's
got-
tiny. I think it's because Nathan's
No, he's
so big.
he's fairly small.
He's like
stature.
five-
Because Nathan's like 6.
He's a 5
Okay,
foot
yeah,
guy.
Nathan's a big guy, but I'm saying this guy's fairly small, so the combination
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, when they're like back to back.
Yeah,
like,
the picture of
the
him.
picture.
That's what I was saying. It was like,
Oh, the one like this.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, that is so awesome.
But it was a cool thing. I mean, it probably.
Oh, he brought his
I
little
seen a
brother.
I think Amy showed me a couple episodes or like quick flashes of the show
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
I
I think
guarantee
so.
you it was a $2,000
It's
trip.
just so energetic.
Yeah.
There's actually a dude I work with. I'm not technically. He's on my team at Bank of the West, who actually just put in his notice because he's going full-time YouTubing.
Good for him.
He actually now makes enough money.
I want to go full time.
But I
It'd be
can't
great.
find him because by his real name, so it's of course under something else. But yeah, he's been doing it for a few years.
So he's here in town?
No, he's out in California.
Oh, he's in California on
yeah.
your team. I got you.
And but yeah, so he just gave us 2 weeks notice. He's done it for a few years, and he's at a point now where he's consistently making more money than he has at the bank.
We've made
I'm
some
like,
money.
that is pretty cool.
We've
I
made
mean,
some money.
Have you?
$2.
Just want to say,
Woo!
we got
The one episode
All
we
you,
had.
you know what you need to get up to? Enough to pay me to make drinks every week.
That's what I'm saying.
what you really need.
The
to
one episode we had where we actually
because that's no cheap thing.
we
That's
would
making
we
some
were
money.
monetized for like $47 on one episode, but we played a video
Oh, you
that
told
had
me.
music in it.
So then
Then got royalties, and then whoever the song belonged to, I think it was the Pineapple Stupid song, the Pineapple thing.
Oh yeah, pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
pineapple.
That person got all the $40 or whatever it was because we played that stupid song. Because that's the only episode.
Pen,
That
pineapple,
episode has
apple
like
pen.
4,500 views
That's what
on
it
it or
is.
something.
I have a pen. I have pineapple.
Now if you get any royalties for this,
Pineapple
you get
This
pen.
it.
fucker just lost.
You
Yeah.
just fucked the whole thing up.
God,
That's
yeah.
right.
Well, it's not. It's not.
So we're gonna try a new broadcaster next time.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna because this one kind of kills our. And you know we didn't really go into like we have some pretty cool transitions like we do Twitter and we can jump. But you see, I clicked it right now and it took that long to flip over, and
Yeah, I think in the winter I'm gonna probably come more often. If you don't care.
so that's our little Twitter transition.
Yeah, we're in the rooms anymore.
So you're always welcome to come.
We do. We actually. I think so.
So we have all kinds of neat little transition things we can do.
Because
But
what we all.
Unfortunately,
it'd be cool if we all could have a screen.
XSplit
that we
just kinda
could see.
sucks.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
we're gonna
instead
go
of having to
something
move
new.
around and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Interesting.
but like we need to get like you an official like intro-y thing with music and
With the
For
Nathan was
snack
working on
time
a
with
food
Seth.
thing.
yeah that and then do me
But-
one for the drink.
We gotta upgrade this.
Because I would actually, like to do it. You see, like Tipsy Bartender, where actually
I
can
love
make the
Tipsy
drink
Bartender.
on. I think that would be cool because, yeah, I make drink. I can talk about alcohol. I know lots of information about alcohol. Like we did a tequila night,
That was so fun.
and I created like 4 different tequila cocktails, and the shot was a chocolate mole shot. So it was basically a chocolate. Yeah, that was.
That was so good.
It's too bad the volume was off, right? But the chocolate, it was chocolate with coffee tequila, and then mole pepper. So
It was so good.
when you took
best
the
part
shot-
was we did the pregame shot with this, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Fucking
good.
Nathan fucked up and plugged in the selfie stick to the phone, so you couldn't
You
get
couldn't
any
get
audio.
no vol-
Nathan takes the shot and goes, "That's woo!" the highest pitch.
Yeah.
That was so
See, you saw the reaction, but you didn't get the volume, so it was hilarious. But yeah, because it was like sweet
Oh, yeah,
when
we
you
had to
hit
we
it,
had to redo it.
and then you got the burn on the back end. It was
Oh,
really
shit.
good. It was
That
really
sounds
good.
It was a great shot.
Chris took me off of the fucking screen, dick.
Oh no, I was switching between things. That's what happened.
It's all right. I'm not wanted here.
If you showed up last time, then your camera wouldn't have been turned off, dude. There you are.
There you are.
I like how he hovers in the middle.
So
The other two look like boxes.
Seth, are you a beer drinker?
Seth likes to drink.
Not anymore. So I got out of the Marine Corps, and I wanted to find out what kind of beer I wanted in life. And for about 3 years, I did a fuck ton of research to find my beer.
Now, define a
Category.
fuck ton of research. Did you drink
Oh yeah.
the beer? Okay.
Oh yeah. Just,
So what was it in that 3 years you did your research? What
I am
was it that you
definitely.
came up with?
I definitely appreciate a good IPA that's lighter. But I think if I had to go to something, I definitely like an amber or something light.
Right.
Like a Bud Light is like all day, you know. I can always have a Bud Light.
Yeah, they're
But if I'm
always
looking
the
for
hard
a
time
good
call that.
beer that I want to enjoy myself with,
It's when you say good beer that I have such a hard time.
Yes, me too.
definitely amber. If I'm having a really nice
Cider.
meal,
Hard
I'll
cider's
definitely
a
go
close
like
cider.
that.
That's the best it gets. Like the best it comes is like with a hard cider.
I hate dark beers.
Actually, no.
Really?
I can't.
We're gonna do a beer night.
You know, someone gave me
beer
like a
you
chocolate
like?
licorice.
All right. Well,
6-year.
yeah.
Well, beer you'll
bottle.
drink.
I'm gonna make a dish.
Oh, you're gonna make it
It's
better.
disgusting to
Just
me.
couldn't do it, huh?
It's just so
you guys
flat.
probably might already had it.
And it was, you know, it's like $80 a case.
So have you tried bourbon barrel stouts?
No.
a Colto?
Anything stout?
Never heard of
So
that.
you're not a stout,
Huh?
No.
You don't like any stouts at
is
all?
it dark
Doesn't
or
matter
light
if it's
or-
infused or aged or whatever?
I've tried probably at least 20 different stouts. I can't do it.
You had it?
The stouts now,
I have not had that.
Will might know what that is.
I have not. I'm not a tequila guy.
It's a. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Blended with.
But you can be.
It's a
No.
blue agave infused
No.
beer,
Blue
right?
agave.
But yeah, so what they make
Yeah.
tequila out of, and then it's aged in tequila barrels. So it's actually not bad on its own. But of course, myself, I taste it and go, I know what this could use. And so basically, what we will do is we will have this, but we'll pour it in glasses, and we will add 1 shot of Patron lime
Ooh.
because it will make it amazing.
So is that a beer?
It's a beer.
in tequila bottle. Or in
Basically,
tequila barrel?
they've infused
Okay,
the beer
I know
with
what
the
you're
blue
talking- I've
agave,
seen
and
those.
then
I've seen those.
actually aged in the tequila cask. So it still has that beer, but it really has brought it down. It's not that
Gets
kind
the
of
hops out of
soury.
it?
Yeah. And so I think then, because most of the beers, what I found is I like them if I match a good alcohol and add to it, like a flavored vodka or something, I can drink it better. So this, I think, take that Patron tequila that's with the lime that they have now, put
Yeah.
that in there. I think it's going to be...
Have you ever had Dos Equis Amber?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I'm more of a. I like dark beers. I like dark browns. I like stouts.
Guinness.
I'm a. I
Guinness.
love
Wow.
Guinness.
Well, it's
is-
like drinking tar.
Chew it
Guinness
up.
is my
Chew it up.
all-time-
So gross.
Just chew it up.
I'll sit and drink Guinness all day long. If it's in front of me, it's all I'll drink. But I like
I love Scotch.
my new favorite drinks now
kind?
are
Real
Not
Scotch.
your-
bourbon barrel.
No, I mean, what's your favorite scotch?
The bourbon barrel stouts. Dragon's Milk is one of my favorites.
I wanna
don't know
try
if you've
that.
had I actually
Just because it's
you
called
need Scotch
Dragon.
night.
I brought it over. So
Did you?
actually, I was gonna ask
Expensive.
if you guys if
Yeah,
I
so we all
cracked
go
it,
in
if
on
you
one
could
I
bottle.
would try
I
one.
think it's like
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but it's got vanilla.
If I drink, if I brought a Dragon's Milk,
I try it.
if I put some in it, I brought it. Would you want to try it?
I try anything.
I'll try it.
I'll go get it. I'll put
Yeah,
some
we
in
have
tried
it
it on
here.
the show.
I did. I brought it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
It's-
try it.
Oh, dude,
I'll try it. I'll
you'll
try it.
smack your mama. It's that good.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Mama, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty willing to smack my mom anyway, but
Then
I
I'll
know.
smack your mama.
Where-
How's
okay,
that?
okay.
I'm gonna for you. Where's it?
It's in the freezer. Oh shit, it's in the freezer. You might want to take it out.
Which one? Which one?
The one in the
Inside
kitchen?
freezer.
I've turned out to be bourbon barrel stouts are one of my favorites. They're high alcohol content,
which I do like. That's a beer I'm gonna
Um,
like is the higher alcohol.
and the longer they age, I think the longest they age is 6 months.
Okay.
Just the flavors on them is just amazing.
He picked. What'd you buy? Whiskey? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I bought a couple bottles of whiskey.
1797. Is that what it was called?
1492,
1492. It's like 93%.
93%
Proof?
alcohol.
Like I was like, all right, well, I'll give that a try.
We do need to do a Scotch night though. I didn't realize he likes Scotch too.
He likes Scotch a lot.
We just have to all go on a single bottle.
Yeah,
because it's not.
it won't be a get wasted night because we can't afford it.
But Glenfiddich, I love Glenfiddich 15 year is my favorite.
Yes, sir.
You know, and Will, there's nothing that wouldn't keep us from Skyping you in if you from Vegas if you wanted to get whatever we're having that night.
So
I'll let you guys start first since it's already over there.
So this is it right here. Let me put that out there. It's Dragon's Milk. It's a 14. It's a 14%.
Oh, nice.
New Holland makes it.
Oh God. Let me guess. 2 years.
I'm
3
sorry.
years?
So 11%.
How many years?
I think the largest I've ever had is 12% in a beer.
The largest I've had was 23%.
In a beer?
That's
In a
snake
beer.
bite or whatever, though, isn't it?
And that son of a bitch,
I'm
you
thinking
can
I'll
only drink
try
one.
It's not good.
Oh, it
It's
tastes
not
bad.
good at all.
Oh,
So
screw
when
that
we went on the brewery tour, we asked the guy, what's the highest brewed? Like, because the guy's like just knows everything about beer, and he's like, oh, it's called snake bite or something like that. But he said what they do is they freeze the beer and they scrape the ice off. And
that's right.
And
Yeah,
let
to
it
get
like
the-
thaw,
Yeah.
and then freeze it again and scrape the ice off and thaw and scrape the ice off and thaw, and that's how they get such a high content.
But at that point,
it's
it's
like
not even beer anymore.
disgusting. It's almost not beer anymore.
And it's not actual.
Gordon Beers
alcohol.
makes one called Maybach, and it's an ale
Yeah, no.
that's 15.5%.
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's really good.
So the aftertaste
But
on
that
that's
one, like
not
I
as
said,
bad.
you can only drink a couple.
So it's not terrible.
I couldn't drink that like a whole bottle.
I can drink 3 or 4 of these.
But it's not terrible. Like, it's not a bad beer. It's got a taste, a flavor to it instead of like just a bitter
That's one
beer.
of my all-time favorite beers right there.
I can see Roy thinking about what he could put
I
in
know,
it.
right? I want his opinion on it.
Dragon's Milk.
I
The
mean,
official beer of Game of Thrones.
it's not terrible. It does. It's not quite. I always call it sour. I don't.
It
know
doesn't
if
have
that's
that
the
bitter
right
beer
term,
taste.
but it doesn't have that. You know, it's not quite there. It is still a very strong kind of. I would still probably.
You can taste. You can taste the wheat in it.
I mean, it's good. It's just that flat dark.
That's what it's all about.
That.
It's just not that well. Let me try again.
I'm gonna swallow it slower this time.
That's what he always says.
You know, Chris, what I'd like to mix this with just to see, and it'd be
I
truly,
think that's just
truly
the
just.
rum tonic.
am I-
I think it's
No,
what it is. That's
not
what I
rum
want to say.
tonic.
It's-
Fucking with you.
Actually, I think
Same
I'd
thing,
like
yeah.
to. I'd like to
if I
mix
could-
it
If I drank that
with my
couple weeks,
my red
I
stag.
like it. It's like
So the-
Scotch.
so
I didn't like Scotch
it's,
at
it's,
first.
it's a black
Yeah.
You know?
cherry whiskey,
No, I agree. I was the same way with Scotch too.
and so I think it
I
the
started
sweetness
drinking,
would meld that
Jameson.
kind of.
It's my all-time favorite.
Bring
Like
the bring the wheat down with the sweet. Yeah.
Now I love it. You know.
See, like now I like that right there. That nice finish.
I'd like to try that. I think.
That's nice.
That
It's
might
just-
not be.
This is
He got it
it's
high
the
V.
initial
Huh?
impact
He
of-
got the 6-pack of high V. So
Oh.
we can get it.
it's a 4-pack.
Was it 4-pack?
Yeah.
A 4-pack
So
for $15.
I think
Holy
I'd like to
shit.
try it with red stag.
That's not bad
Really?
for a dark beer.
Because it's
especially.
got that
It's
kind
probably
of
the
that,
best dark beer. Is it dark?
that heavier
is it darker?
end.
Yeah.
No,
So
yeah,
you
it's
mix
black
it with the,
beans.
Yeah.
black
That's
cherry.
the only dark beer
that-
I've ever
that
tasted.
little
Where I'm
bit
like, oh, I could
sweeter.
drink that.
Yeah,
I think it would kind
But
of
it's
meld
not
that.
thick. It's black.
No,
Together.
like
but
Guinness
it's
is like
not
chewing
thick.
on.
It's all would
flavors.
be just
You can stick a
conjecture at this
spoon
point.
Yeah,
I don't
Guinness
know.
is like chewing on it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to. I think
Yeah,
I might try that.
That's
See,
not bad.
the Red Stag it has a bite to it that I'm not very
What does
Red Stag.
A
I
bite?
think it has a bite. I drink it. I'm like, to
Really?
me, yeah, it has this bite in it that I just don't like. Maybe it's the Jim Beam. I'm not a huge.
Oh.
Jim Beam.
Ah,
Jim
no,
Beam, I
Jim
think
Beam.
I have something against Jim Beam just because that's the first thing I ever got super drunk on.
There's just
Well, see, I don't like Jim
there's this
Beam,
new
but
Irish
Red
whiskey
Stag I
line
like.
now called Two Gingers.
Oh, I've had that. I've got a bottle of it in my.
fucking
Two
good.
gingers. No one wants
Oh my!
gingers.
It's
Oh, everybody
good.
loves Jim.
It is good.
Oh, it is very good, and it's not very potent. It's not very strong.
I think it's better than Jameson.
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't know.
Jameson's not
I had
good.
a buddy of mine bought me a
I'm not a
15
Not good.
15-year-old bottle of Jameson for my birthday.
Okay. That's different. I'm
Dude.
saying
So
shelf.
even the shelf Jameson, I still think is better than Two Gingers. But Two Gingers are good.
So
It's-
2 gingers
you
is
know,
awful is
shelf-
what I'm hearing.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not a big James.
Well, we're gonna go to the
Just
outro.
That alcohol.
Outro.
That alcohol bitter.
Oh, I'm not saying
So
Two Gingers
our
is
outro
good.
is
There's no
music
doubt
by the
about that.
Vivisectors.
It's good.
And
Thank you,
it-
Vivisector.
the Vivisectors are a good band that
Yeah.
give us their music for free.
Those
Yeah.
Black Label Jamesons.
So
Buy their next album.
And yeah, buy their next album whenever it comes out, and enjoy the Vivisectors.
Vivisectors.
Our intro out
Oh yeah, the
song
Vivisectors
are done by
Shout
a
out.
band called the Vivisectors. It's called can't remember what it's called now. Beer or something. It'll tell us in a second, but
It'll tell us.
it says on the
Shout out
thing.
to the Vivisectors.
Shout out to
beer
the
and-
Vivisectors.
Beer and something Friday.
Beer and vodka or something like
Yeah,
that.
beer. And
Make sure you guys follow us on Nebraska Booze and Babble's Facebook page. Go to Instagram at NE and Babble, and you can follow us on Twitter at NE Booze and Babble. Thanks for sticking with us. Have a good night.